There's so many incredible stories to tell about the building. The one that's been at the heart of the city for over 100 years. It feels like a privilege and a responsibility to bring it back to life.
My name is Alan Bottley. I'm 93 years old. In 1943, I joined the Navy. I came out in 1948 and I started work in my father's office. I worked on the books with the bookkeepers of Kerr, Leather and Hollows, the firm I finally became a partner and worked for till I retired at the age of 66.
I started working in stockbroking in March 1969. It was great fun, great fun, magical memories.
It's a special place. It was my very first job and I met a lot of very good people.
In the early 50s, went to work on the actual floor of the stock exchange. Learned the business as I went along, I suppose.
I had an uncle who had floated on the stock exchange, and I didn't know anything about the stock exchange, and I got talking to him one day and he sort of explained it to me, and I said, that sounds absolutely fascinating. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll have a word with my broker in London and see if he knows anybody in Manchester who's looking for a likely lad. And I got the job and I never looked back.
I was 18, working in the back office, but after 6 months I was asked to go down to the stock market floor. It was a bit of a rude awakening. Not overwhelming, but it was exciting.
It was sort of feast and famine. You'd go through periods where there was absolutely nothing going on, playing cricket on the floor of the stock exchange or playing football, and then suddenly you'd get a boom or a bust, and everybody would be clamouring to deal at the same time, and then there just weren't enough hours in the day.
It was a community, and it was treated as a community.
It was full of characters, in a building that was itself full of character. In every nook and cranny there was a story.
My lads, they worked by example. On a quiet day, they could go home. On a business day, they were never asked to stay, but I always stayed and they always stayed with me. Sorry. The way these lads worked. They didn't as much work for me as with me.
It was very sudden. 1 minute it was there and the market closed, just like that.
We finished on the Friday afternoon at 3:30 and we came in on Monday and they weren't there.
Came in on Monday morning, I went to my partner, I said, we think we should close down because I couldn't see any future. That was a sad time for me.
I was heartbroken. I was very sad because it was the end of an era.
The last firm to leave it was my firm, and that was really the end of the story, if you like, till now.
That building's going to be brought back to life again and used in Manchester's hospitality scene for the next 100 years. That would be the dream.